Robin is a young boy. We're going to follow his life to help us understand why we love stories. They may be the same story every time, the same ideas, the same thematic sequences, but for some reason, love stories captivate every single human being. Why? Why do we love stories?
Look, it's Robin. He's just found a hot new girl. Robin is experiencing the first stage of love, lust. In lust, hormones like testosterone and estrogen make others seem extremely attractive. So, Troy and this new girl will come together and move towards the second stage of love. Testosterone has overpowered Troy's logic and reason, and he has got himself a date. Now that Troy has a date, he's jumped right on to stage 2 of love, attraction. Attraction uses several hormones, like dopamine, which is the body's reward system, and serotonin, which makes you crave that dopamine. This makes him crave his lady. When a junkie is smoking meth or crack, they feel this dopamine sensation, which is exactly why they do it. This same feel of dopamine is what drives lovers together in the attraction stage. Now Troy is in the final stage, attachment, the one that brings him to marriage. During sex, a wonderful hormone called oxytocin is released. It reminds the brain of a connection. The memory of this person becomes strong, and the hormone connects neurons of joy to the person. Vasopressin is also activated when oxytocin establishes this wonderful bond. This helps strengthen the neurons and creates an ultimate attachment. The science of love, straight down to the nerves.
Now, Troy is an old man, and yet a love story will still entice him. Why? Nostalgia. Brains have connections from years and years ago, and when Troy picks up a good love story, he becomes reunited with those lovely feelings of dopamine and serotonin. This bond of love and these feelings of happiness rebuild in Troy. This is why, as an old man, Troy really loves those love stories. Flash back to the present, and Troy has just finished watching Titanic, a sad, sad tragedy in which their love has been torn apart. On their Himalayan vacation, Troy and his family are enjoying their time. In fact, the tragedy has created more happiness for Troy. You see, in negative situations, the human brain is forced to hyperthink every possibility. And during the tragedy, he was thinking about the relationship between him and his wife. Thus, the love story had created greater happiness for Troy and his family. Here we have Dr. Stephen to tell us more about this scenario.
Yes, about the tragedy. You see, they give the brain a false, yet great sense of confidence and security. You see, the sadder people become during these love tragedies, the greater the appreciation and happiness they feel when the story is through. Furthermore, The more the person thinks about their partner rather than themselves, the greater the happiness. Now you see, the former, it makes perfect sense. The grander contrast means grander gratefulness. The latter induces the social formation of human and strengthens the relationship bonds. Now, why can't people always be grateful? Negative emotions foster more thoughtful behavior. Logically speaking, negativity caused the first humans to think fast, to outsmart their predator. And it's this very hyperdrive that makes a love story or tragedy entertaining for every audience.
Troy is reading a love story, and he has some interesting thoughts going on in his brain. Now, Troy is having some thoughts. While he's reading, he's imagining that hot girl in that book. Same with women. They imagine the hot guy. This is another reason we love romance stories. They have us think about our dream attractions, which can be providing for the dopamine receptors in our brain. Troy is really feeling the love of a love story. Robin, the name that Troy used to have, is no taker in love. He has never been loved or has shown love. He has never gone through lust or attachment, nor does he have any nostalgia when he reads a love story. Yet, he loves the love story. He has a unique experience. His experience provides neurological connections between pathways in the brain. For example, if Robin reads Carl threw a punch, his motor cortex will be activated. So, when Robin reads They Fell in Love, he really imagines happiness. Or when he reads They Kissed, he feels the dopamine sensation of kissing. For his brain has been pre-programmed to understand that that brings happiness. Even a child who has never learned or felt love feels it. Think of yourself as a human being. You are the only creature that can experience love simply by imagining it. Love stories are something that us humans are unique to loving and understanding. So, look back upon yourself and be grateful for the power you possess as the most intelligent being on the current known face of the universe. Credits to Martin Meyer. All the amazing musician artists such as Miles Davis and Hans Zimmer, Livy Meyer, and everyone else who helped in the creation of this film. Thank you.